while my breakfast is cooking, I'm gonna brew up my detox water. It's just ginger and lemon, and then I just pour hot water into it to get all the flavor out, and then I let it sit and cool, and then I pour it over ice and just keep refilling it all day. It's super tasty. It just sort of like gets your guts going, good for your kidneys. Detox. So I'm going to make my Simply Filling coffee. I'm just gonna use this vanilla stevia extract, not my fave, and some vanilla oh no, this is regular unsweetened cashew milk. It gets the job done, y'all. I just miss sugar, man. One day I'll get there. One day I'll be able to have sugar coffee responsibly. Also, my favoriteest creamer, my pumpkin spice silk creamer, is still in my deep freezer, and I just saw it and I was like, I might even, y'all, honestly, I might use weeklies on creamer and salad dressing. Those are like the two things that I'm having trouble replacing with Simply Filling. So, you got pukies on your chin. What's you puking everywhere? Look at his cute little pants. My mom made those. Yeah, look, kissy doggy. She thinks I want to play. Look at this doggy. Hi, baby. You look so handsome with your little teething necklace on. Fuck you. Y'all want some morning squishy? So before we had you, I didn't think I would ever get to have a baby, and all I ever wanted to do was swing on the porch swing with my baby when he was fussy. And now I get to do that. Yeah, and now that it's gonna be spring, we can play on the porch. This can be so fun. Your teething necklace is too big and it's making me nervous. So for breakfast, I'm having half of a sweet potato that I just put in the air fryer. I've got some kale that I sauteed with turkey bacon and garlic and seasonings, and I've got 2 runny eggs. This is completely Simply Filling. The turkey bacon is 1 point per slice, and I have 3. And the sweet potato, I would think, is probably 2 if you're doing the science math. So still a huge breakfast for very little points, and completely Simply Filling. This is what happens to the garden when you don't do anything with it for a year because you're pregnant and then have a baby. It just looks real sad. Real sad. Real sad. Real sad. Maybe we'll get to revive it this year. Maybe. No, I don't think he'll be walking by then. I was like, maybe he can run around the garden while we fix it up, but there's the chickens. So for lunch, I'm just having some lettuce sandwich wrap situations. I have half an avocado, some organic ham, and then lettuce. And then I was going to put some roasted red peppers in there, but I can't get the jar open. So these will just be my sad little wraps. Snacking on some grapes, drinking on some water. My wraps were just okay. For dinner, I'm going to try some of this red lentil pasta. I'm going to cook it up real quick. And I think I'm going to add these roasted red peppers since my husband was so nice to open them. Thanks, honey! Here's my done pasta. I'm sad it didn't stay as red as it is in there, but you know, we shall persevere. I sauteed some kale with chicken broth and roasted red peppers and salt. And I'm going to toss that in there, and then I'm going to use this Newman's Own organic marinara, and then I also have some ground beef, but I just wanted to show y'all how pretty it is before I put all the crab on it. So for breakfast this morning, I just made some of my baked oats, and then I put 1 tablespoon of jam on the top for 3 Smart Points. I used 3 weeklies on that, and this is the jam that I used. Delish. And then for lunch, I just had a big potato bowl, potatoes, salsa, eggs, and my avocado I count as my healthy fat for the day. So, big bowl of yum, 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 yum. And then I had an iced coffee later in the day. This is just, oh, my brain stopped working. It's just iced coffee with cashew milk. Let's go back in. Babies. Mama. Okay. Someone's teeth are troubling him, and I am lagging today, y'all. Like, I don't know what you're doing right now, but I'm so tired. I think he's ready to get out of this holder. And here I air fried some tortillas because I was gonna have salsa and chips
later in the week, so I just made a big batch of them in my giant air fryer. I just spray them with some spray oil, hit them with some salt, and then air fry them at 400. Had a boring dinner, just defrosted rotisserie chicken and some air fried corn. Teething babies make for non-interesting meals sometimes. Hi muffins, happy Wednesday. I just wanted to pop in and share something with you guys that has been, I can see it becoming a problem. So I want you to also have these problems. So if you guys follow Molly here on YouTube, she has been doing dip powder nails, I think for at least a year, maybe 2. And I always thought it was like a huge pain. I was like, I don't have time for that. But now that I'm a mom, I have to take those opportunities to feel a little bit fancy whenever I can, because most of the time I look like I rolled out of a gutter. So having just little bits of fancery really make me feel good. Plus having something at night after the baby goes to bed that I can just do that's just totally for me for like an hour is like very relaxing. And you can't snack when your hands are in dip powder. So I've been doing the Revel nail dip powders. I just ordered a bunch of colors. So this is only my second manicure, but where's my camera? Oh yes, check out the sparkle. But anyway, I love them. They last for weeks. You only have to do it for 1 week. Like you do one manicure, lasts for weeks. You don't need a light to cure anything. You just need their little starter kit. Taking it off takes like 15 minutes. Like just soak it off. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm obsessed. Anyway, I have a code if you guys would like to try it for 10% off. I'm going to put it in the down bar because I'm obsessed and I feel like everyone should be doing this. I don't know why you would go to the salon and pay $50 for one manicure when you could pay $30 and get like 100 manicures. And all of their dip powder colors, y'all, are like $8 for a jar. $8. I'm like that's cheaper than a nail polish and it takes less time. Anyway, I'm sprung. So I just wanted to share that with you in case you don't follow Molly, that if you have been wanting to do your own nails at home, this is the way to go. Like, I think my life is forever changed. Thank you, Revel Nail. For breakfast, I wanted some French toast sticks, so I just made these Simply Filling ones with sprouted bread. I used 7-grain sprouted bread, and then I just did an egg soak with almond milk and vanilla and cinnamon, and then I cooked them how you do, but then I air fried them so they were a little crispy on the outside with some sugar-free syrup. It hit the spot. It was delicious and completely simply filling.
Squishy. Oh, where is my squishy? Oh, where is my squishy? Oh, where is my squishy? Hi, baby. Do you have a good sleep? Yeah.
I just had some lettuce wraps with ham, roasted red pepper, pickle, and lettuce. These were delicious. I love lettuce wraps. These would be, I think, 0 smart points and Simply Filling. And then I made a air fried potato and just topped it with some ketchup. Yum. Then for dinner I had one of my Big A salads. So it's just chicken with barbecue sauce, avocado, crunchy onions, corn, tomato, and then I top it with just ranch. I used 8 weeklies, I believe, because it's 5 points for this dressing, 3 for the crunchy onions, and then I count, and 2 for the barbecue sauce, and then I count the avocado as my healthy fat. So I used weeklies on this meal, but it was so worth it because I was craving it and I really needed it in my belly. Oh, and this is what I got for Valentine's Day. I have my coffee with cashew milk and stevia. Boring, boring, boring. Yum. And then for breakfast I had another potato bowl, but I did sweet potatoes, no avocado this time, just salsa and eggs and sweet potatoes. Delicious. It's been a very trying teeth day. Mama lost some extra hair. I've never before felt like I needed a drink, but I feel like that today. So I was really craving comfort food, but I have weigh-in tomorrow. So I wanted to do something comfort food, but Simply Filling-ish. So I made my Thai shrimp rice bowl, but instead of it being like 22 points, it's way less. First of all, it's Simply Filling technically, but I'm gonna turn you around. I got too much to say. So I used these brown rice noodles. These are Simply Filling. 2 servings. There's 6 servings a pack. So if you're doing smart points, this is 12 points. 0 for shrimp, 0 for broccoli. And then usually I make a sauce, a peanut sauce with real peanut butter, brown sugar, a whole bunch of crap that's delicious. But this time I used PB2, and instead of sugar, I use sugar-free syrup. So I've got coconut aminos, garlic, sriracha, PB2, sugar-free syrup, salt, and garlic. That's what I have in here. I used 2 smart points worth of PB2, and so this will be 3 smart points for the sauce. So I'm using 3 weeklies, and then I get all of this food for Simply Filling. So I wanted to show it to you before I mixed it up because it's real ugly. So here it is all mixed up. Yeah, it's delicious. It doesn't look pretty, but I promise you it's super good. My husband took the baby on a walk, so I'm gonna go and calmly enjoy this in the quiet and eat for the first time sitting down today. So since I had such a great weigh-in, I decided to celebrate with some coffee. So I have 2 packs of Truvia in there, and then I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of these Cocoa Whips for 2 smart points. So I use 2 weeklies on this, and then with cashew milk, it makes a nice, creamy, delicious coffee treat. And I was going to put some sprinkles on it, but I realized that most of my sprinkles have soy in them, which I'm also trying to avoid, so that was a no schmo. But this was really delicious. I might have to work this into my week a little more often. But the good news is you can freeze it. Good morning, muffins. Say good morning. Okay, this kid doesn't want to be on camera this morning. No. And I had another potato bowl. Guys, you got to try this. It's so good. It's so filling, delicious. It's Simply Filling and low smart points. It's a great way to start your day. Do it. It's so good. For lunch, I just had a veggie sandwich with some hummus, 2 slices of sprouted bread, some roasted red pepper, lettuce, and tomato, and a side of pickle. I did make a little salad on the side with the Panera Low Point dressing that I can't remember the name of, but I didn't end up eating this salad because I was full, so I just showed it to you, but I didn't eat it. And for dinner, my husband wanted burgers, so he got me some extra lean ground beef, and I did little burger lettuce wraps. So we've got some grilled onion, tomato, lettuce, and then I just ate it with some ketchup. These were freaking delicious. I don't know, I've been really into lettuce wraps lately, and they're really good. You should give it a try. For dessert, I had 4 of these thin stacker brown rice. I count these as Simply Filling because the only ingredient is puffed brown rice, which is Simply Filling. So I count them as Simply Filling, and then I had 2, I only had 2 of them this time. And then I used 2 tablespoons of the Boar's Head mint chocolate hummus, which tastes like freaking Thin Mints Girl Scout cookies. Your girl is sprung. I don't even know if I can buy this anymore because I'll have to eat it all. It tastes just like a Thin Mint. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. 3 smart points for 2 tablespoons and some strawberries.